Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to perform what you need to know for a timeless time. So this reading is for a timeless time. It does not have a specific date, as like even after 5 years later from this time onward, people who need these messages can receive them. So let's find out now what is coming for you in this timeless message, what you need to know right now, Capricorn energy. Okay, so we have the card of the Emperor. So I feel like there is a person who has some sort of a watchful eye, like on the work you are giving or creating. For some Capricorns, there is a person here maybe you wanna have a reunion with, to have maybe a new beginning, but there can be some bureaucratic matters, as maybe people are in different places, countries, or there is here a parental figure who is like opposing some kind of a union in the family. With the Emperor, we are looking for the father figure. Plus, some Capricorns out there are maybe expecting to be brought together with a person soon, and there are some concerns with regards to that, that some conditions maybe haven't been measured yet, and some things are still unreliable. They need to be reliable. They need to first have a significant maturity, reliability, and so that it can long last. For some of you, I don't know if you have child or children, but there is a young person here, of any gender, doesn't matter. If you are, like, for instance, in separation with the mother or father of this young figure, this young figure wants maybe their parents to unite, something in that nature, and maybe as if people find some commonalities, like everything is now up to some kind of a natural process. Now this, to me, eventually, this Emperor here talks to me about relationships, Capricorn. This is also your words on a very significant situation, like your authority or your power on it, and how you are maybe influencing a relationship yourself. It can be. For some of the Capricorns out there, there is honor and good luck. Some maybe engagements will be under the reliability, will be secured by reliability, and you are maybe waiting to now engage with a place, and you will maybe start to work there soon, or there is this recognition you are waiting, and this anticipation, this waiting period is maybe coming to an end. Here I also find some Capricorns looking for a reconciliation, maybe with a family figure, father, or and maybe there is like a referee there, like they will provide also the reconciliation of two people who had been separated by differences opinion, it can be. So this is also you are understanding there can be some conflicts also by circumstances beyond your control, but a particular figure or this energy wants to eventually clear the air here. It wants to give people their rightful places in a place. This type of energy. I feel some delays in appointments, but these are just delays, and maybe there are some reasons for that, but it is going to actualize soon, which is guarantee that honor and good luck. You maybe also separate yourself from a place like resigning, and you are like waiting for some return of something, like which has a maybe due date, so you may likely to get them, but eventually at the first place maybe you didn't want to leave that place. Excuse me. And you are expecting to be like brought together, it can be. There is a separations, unions to be brought together energy here, I feel. So with some places you may also maybe subject to an authority decision or some regulations. That can be also this fatherly person in your life, not a biological father, but fatherly person who is bringing some strategic thinking, and who is bringing some plans, and there is this system, and they have this information about the system, and they impart knowledge for knowledge for that. Okay, this card is talking about like to be in a high level, like its aurora is like flying above, and this may, it says, scare the others away, but it also tells that do not do not lower yourself, because the position you are gaining in that high place, it will be an example for other people, it says. And it will be safe for you to soon to be strong, as it is stated in this Emperor energy, because this is a ruler, and he understands very well that when you reign, this also means to serve. Like understanding that to reign, and again we have the aurora flying from heights, but to reign is also to serve. So because this guy acts for the greater good of his kingdom, right? So it is safe and okay for you to have a responsibility and to use it to also serve others, to be a valuable asset for others. So you have a big chance, I think, to grow in your goals around this time that you have eventually set for yourself. Yeah, it's this pursuit of the goals. There is a methodology, strategy, and like maybe you will soon be in charge of something, Capricorn. Like you will come in charge, and you will you will like provide maybe something like bringing people together in an organization, it can be. And because here I feel Capricorns now will be in charge. There is going to be a position at work or in some kind of an organization, institution. This place needs order, like people need to negotiate, they need to come together, they need to reconcile, and you got to like you will have this organizational power. The life purpose card has come. Again, it talks about the service in a way to bring happiness to yourself and to the others. And if you couldn't yet settle on the idea of the purpose of your life yet, don't get anxious about it. Eventually, when you step into a path, the path will also step into you. It will come to you. Just, instead start to serve for something so that the purpose will also start to serve you. So honor and good luck, again, to be strong, to serve in the reigning period. Again, the heights where Emperor is, this energy supports here. It is really good to see that. So if this is a message you need to hear at this time, it is good that this reading is now giving you this. Plus, your position here is not about full of rigidness or seriosity. There is a humor sometimes you got to see, or to see ironies in the situation, because with this way you can understand the human nature, so that you can smile lovingly to what the inner nature of human is eventually. So that's why this energy can really attract healing and love. So there will be matters that you will be so close to really see through human nature, but sometimes when you also see the ironies in the situation, also the humor of it, there is going to be some kind of a charm, a charisma on you. It eventually wants to put a good smile on your face, I do feel, regardless of your position. Yes, so here we have the Dana. So this is like a high priestess energy. Again, to have this divine wisdom and to use it for the for others, like to be in service of others. So you are given this wisdom in this position. So as your wisdom here can also help others, and like you can really help others with actualizing their goals. And as you become in your how to say, as you be in this divine knowledge which can help others, you may also here to transmit a spiritual essence of things. So I mean, there is a knowledge you are bringing. This is what I'm trying to say, and you can use it at this time. So because this knowledge, it says, it comes from some ancient times, and you can eventually maybe, well, some of you was a high priestess in their previous life, so you brought this knowledge to this present incarnation, and you can shower others in your personal life with the people you are engaging with. So it is okay to express them. And also I think some Capricorns here are finding some platforms to express themselves better, where they go and share their experience for people who wants to hear about it. And there is also this teaching energy, teaching by example, writing, speaking, eventually all forms of teaching. It can be also like a leading workshop, like leading a place, you know, something in the organizational nature. It wants you to also look opportunities to teach, and it wants you to honor your divinity, and be a creator, co-creator, it says. There are some unique gifts and abilities here you need to use. Yes, and you will lead by example, like walking your walk, talking your talk, you know, walking your talk. So in this way, eventually, that's how we live authentically, right? So, but this position does not mean always you look on the bright side, or you bring a negative side. This is about really seeing what is really in front of you, and also with that humorous approach, try to point out some wisdom in the situation. People see you live authentically, and you are serving as inspiration, motivation to them. So yeah, you can eventually make them to see even in difficult situations. There is always that a point that needs to be maybe reminded. So you will be the reminder of that points for people. That it is not about it, but at this point, what you are saying is not important. It's about how you're saying it. You may have also some perfect words to describe a situation. You may at times don't have the perfect words, but you may have the vision. I mean, so you will be something to be looked upon, okay? Especially if there is a formal role of teaching, or writer, speaker. So you are gonna work your own magic. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. We have the overcoming difficulties. It's good to see that, because this may be now the thing you will talk about to the others, how you have overcoming difficulties. Because in the talks with people are not interested eventually at some point your skills, or your this and that, and how you are this and that, or they wanna know how you overcome it, how you are doing it. This practical information also coming from experience, make a lot of use of it, because then this gives that qualities that you possess, and that's how they spot your qualities. And this comes when you tell them how you are eventually doing it, with regards to a mundane difficulty, for instance, or some blockage. It can be emotional, spiritual. Here eventually you have a lot to share, and as the more you run, the more you serve. So this is the I think logic here. Let's get a moon card for you. So some Capricorns, I think, will come to some positions, and there is a lot of honor, reputation, good luck. Well, this is also that's why you come as a Capricorn in this world. You come as the mystical goat, so to get rid of the tail and to climb to the heights. And there is this goats, they climb to the heights of walls, in a particular place. They climb there for salt, in order to lick the salt on the rocks. That's why they climb so high. And this is what they body needs, so they go for that salt. It's not just they look for adrenaline, I think. Imagine the goats looking for adrenaline and does not go bungee jumping. They climb up to rocks to lick that salt that their body needs. So your body, your existence is set to reach to a point, and then you become a nourished and nurtured goat for sure, and also making the other little ones to climb up with you to that height. Funny enough, the new moon in Virgo card we have, it says literally in this card to give rather than to receive, when you especially come to a position. So you know, you will be gifted with a lot of things, and when you come to that point, there needs to be also some giving. Giving here is also an idea. It can be again your wisdom. It can be not necessarily in a material way. Okay, so there can be many people who may benefit from it. So it's pretty much. I mean, you are needed, okay? You are needed, and you are needed, and you will be like shown the way how also others can receive from that. I also feel it can be a great time to unlock some self-mastery, and at times when you are not comfortable, it is okay and to turn inward and looking at what is really happening in your own personal universe, from your health to self-care, diet, routines, you know, regimen, responsibilities, this type of thing. And you are very much gifted to discriminate between what is a constructive use of energy, what is really working at hand. It's about staying organized, paying attention to details. This is gonna be also how you can see the humor that I was talking about in the beginning, and congratulating yourself, congratulating others for their accomplishments. Small, big, doesn't matter, but here you are like providing a ladder also for others, because the system is bringing you to already in a high spot. So at this time, by the way, as the responsibilities maybe increase, you may need a new routine, like you got to eliminate eventually the waste from your life. It can be cleaning up the diet as well, and it's like you are reaching the next chapter of your life, and now there are some different requirements, and you got to, it seems, set an intention which is now honoring this purpose, and yeah, you can pretty much shoot the stars there, Capricorn. What else? Here we have also the life purpose card. There is also something in the neurological network of you, like like it may need a cleansing with this Virgo energy. So any meditation or you know, any cleansing activity or anything you feel like as a meditation can do that. Not necessarily meditation, what is really feels like a meditation to you. So anything which may help you to watch your thoughts, organizing the mind, and which is also giving you a particular self-awareness. So some Capricorns also will decide at this time what they really want to accomplish in this life. It is not gonna be a daydreaming thing. So as we have the emperor, then there is this position, and you will pretty much figure out where you want to be, with whom you want to be. It can be for a lot of you applying a new job as well, like maybe starting to own a property of yours. And because that you are getting into a more efficient and organized way, maybe. Yeah, there is this high efficiency period of time maybe you are entering in. Yeah, so this is something I think to be exciting about. You are also reaching like a healthier version of you. There can be some people, you know, I don't know anything with this Virgo moon card, like nutrition workouts again. You know, good journeys which is gonna feed your soul, and you can't go wrong with that kind of eventually routine. Of course, we don't want burnout there. So, well, it looks great from here, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in. So sooner or later, this flying from the hearts is a time really. And there is a particular position that you will hold. Get excited about it. But the more you rhyme, the more you serve. So this is how the system eventually balances people, because this is the concept of being godly. Think about it as a tree. So the more you grow to the upward sky, the more roots you also give to the ground, right? So that it can keep you there. The more you go high, the more you grow roots. So that vertical growing is eventually from a godly aspect, because godly aspect is divine aspect is about eventually temperance, moderation, and balance. So the more you run, the more you also need to grow your roots, right? So that you do not get shaken. So eventually the flying lady here, this Aurora card, somewhere deep down in her mindset, she is also growing roots to the downside, right? Thank you so much for tuning in. I will speak to you in the next readings. I hope this reading is finding you well and delivers the messages you need most at this time. Thank you so much for tuning in and honoring my platform, Capricorn. Take good care. Bye for now.